All right, that's one. You want to do another one?
Sure.
Okay. Portugal, Italy, Ireland, Greece, and Spain are all going bankrupt. You know, like Greece is in like horrible shape. They're having horrible debt and stuff like that. What do you think about those countries and economies and stuff like that?
I think we should all just get together and help each other one another.
So you want to do that one?
Yes. What do you think?
I'm paying you.
Okay. Ben, go get the pen. Alright, so I'm going to keep adding to my collage.
Okay. All right. We ready to go again? And this is Jarbon from the Predatory Lending Network talking to you about the economy. Now, there's been a lot of trouble with Eastern European and regular European investments. So we're talking to some famed investors about investments in Europe, especially the PIIGS, Portugal, Italy, Ireland, Greece, and Spain. Now, Tony, what do you think of the various PIIGS countries and all the troubles that they're having with their various debt defaults?
Well, if everybody just focus on one idea and help each other out for one common goal, like for example, peace, everybody will succeed and hunger will end. And maybe the economy will make a bigger boom.
Now, with all the trouble that Greece and the other countries are having with their currencies, do you see much more downslope to the euro? Do you see more currency depreciation in the euro, or are they going to recover from this?
Well, if it keeps going the route that it's going, and if it doesn't have any change to it, then it will continue to go down that downward slope.
And finally, what's your outlook for the rest of Europe, the European economies? Do you see Europe becoming a viable power after they work through this crisis?
We'll just wait around and see. It's more see who comes out first and who's on top to see what is the result of everything.
Okay, so in closing, this is Jarbon from the Predatory Lending Network talking to you about the economy. Okay.
Okay, ready? Set.
Get it honest. Are we good? And again, this is Jarbon from the Predatory Lending Network talking to you about the economy. Now, Portugal, Italy, Ireland, Greece, and Spain are all going through some deep financial trouble. You know, commonly known as the PIIGS, because of the bad investments that those guys have gotten into. So we're talking to some various investors about the PIIGS. Now, Snoopy, you know that Portugal, Italy, Ireland, Greece, and Spain are all having some major financial trouble. What do you think of the PIIGS countries?
Oh, well, you know what? They're just going to have to get their stuff together and come back. And you know what? Yeah, if they, just maybe get out of the real estate a little bit and invest in like organic soy doggy biscuits, I think their profits will be way better. I mean, really, land goes up and down all the time, so you just never know. And when you got shifty people planning things all the time, you never know where it's going to go. So you need something more solid, like doggy biscuits. Yay!
Now, of all the various trouble that these countries have gotten into with their heavy debt levels and stuff, do you see the rest of Europe being affected by that due to their heavy debt levels?
Good grief, Charlie Brown. I'm sure there's going to be some problems for a little while, but it is Europe, and it's going to come back sooner or later. It's just going to have to take a dent and then recover eventually, And that's,
Now, if there were any particular countries in Europe or the rest of the world, where would you look to be investing right now?
Oh, good grief. I like France and England and Italy. Those are the best three countries that, there always are pretty good solid investments, especially Italy. Grazie, grazie.
So in closing, this is Jarbon from the Predatory Lending Network talking to you about the economy.
All right, the economy rules.
$1 billion. Damn. Somebody gave me $1 billion, I'd be all right too.
Hey, it's still on.
Okay, well.
Stop playing with the damn phone. Are we recording?
Yes.
Okay. Portugal, Italy, Ireland, Greece, and Spain are all countries that are going in the shitter. Greece is a real mess. So, what do you think of, those 5 countries? Because Greece is bankrupt and all the other countries and stuff like that. So, again, this is Jarbon from the Predatory Lending Network talking to you about the economy. Now, we're talking to some famed investors here at the Pirate Capital about the PIIGS countries, Portugal, Italy, Ireland, Greece, and Spain. Now, they're all having some tough financial times right now, so we're talking to some world investors about that. So, sir, what do you think of the PIIGS countries?
I think I sort of stole from them all too many. I didn't mean to shut them down, but I think they'll bounce back. They've been around for centuries. They just wouldn't go bankrupt. The economy won't let it happen. The government won't let it happen. Unless the government buys them out. Hey, good territory over there, isn't it? We just make the United States the whole world. Then we're all united as one. Sounds like a fair deal.
Now you bring up an interesting thing about one. Now many of the European countries run under the common currency, the euro. Now with all this trouble that a lot of their countries are having, do you see much effect on the euro? What do you think is the effect on the euro due to all this?
Makes the dollar look better, doesn't it? I think I like that, since I'm here in America.
Okay, so in closing, in the next 6 to 12 months, what's your outlook for the PIIGS countries?
How about for the next 2 years? Well, a year and like 3 months. Let's just wait till or a year and nine months till 2012. We'll really see what's going to happen then, won't we? We might all be bankrupt by then. The way our government's treating us, we'll probably be bankrupt before the bankrupt countries.
So, in closing, this is Jarbon from the Predatory Lending Network talking to you about the economy. Okay. Portugal, Italy, Ireland, Greece, and Spain are all going bankrupt.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, remember the PIIGS? Remember we did that one on Ireland and all that? So, what do you think of the PIIGS countries? Yeah, so that's the other question. But, all right, so you ready?
I remember them. What was it about?
Portugal, Italy, Ireland, Greece, and Spain. Now,
Okay.
Greece is the big one that's going bankrupt, but they're all in a mess. So, are we ready?
Yeah.
And again, this is Jarbon of the Predatory Lending Network talking to you about the economy. Now, the PIIGS countries, Portugal, Italy, Ireland, Greece, and Spain are all going through some heavy financial troubles right now. So we're talking to some big investors about their international investments. Now, sir, I know you're a big international investor. Now, what do you think of the PIIGS countries?
I think I'm a big fan of America, number one, and I think it's a warning sign for the U.S. that we better get our financial things in order or we're going to end up as one of the PIIGS countries.
Okay, now with all the trouble that Greece is having with their heavy debt levels similar to America's subprime, how do you think the rest of Europe will rebound or handle bailing out a country like Greece?
Well, from what I've heard, it sounds like that Europe is going to help out Greece, but Greece is going to have to pay. They may have to make some sacrifices of autonomy in the process. It may be a painful process for the people that want to rule Greece as Greeks.
Now, you mentioned that it was a warning sign for the U.S. Now, with California and some of the other states having similar troubles to Greece, do you see potential troubles similar to that in the U.S. due to California's troubles?
I think we're a long ways from being where Greece is. We got to, I mean, the economy is even on the upswing and things are in pretty good shape. But I do think it's a warning sign that down the road, we better get our financial stuff in order so that next time things go down, we don't go down with them.
So in closing, what's your outlook for Europe and the European currency going out for the next 6 to 12 months?
I think it's going to be headed down as they try to absorb Greece's loss and try to figure out what to do going forward. But in the long run, they're going to be all right.
So in closing, this is Jarbon from the Predatory Lending Network talking to you about the economy. Okay. Now you can shut it off. Okay, I got to give you